Greetings, everybody. It's Naazir Ra once again here at Hidden Power University. Today we're going to go into some advanced topics dealing with the rise of the cosmic Nagas. And I want to say this before I even get started, so there's no misunderstandings. This video is for advanced students. If you're a person that is firm in your faith in Christianity and you're firm in your belief in Islam and the dogma of Hebrewism, and you don't want to, you're comfortable there, you're not interested in exploring the deeper mysteries, or if you're a person who holds on to your beliefs, even though facts may say otherwise, then it's time for you to click off. Okay, it's time for you to click off and go someplace else. Because I'm not so much concerned with contention and going back and forth and personal attacks and things of this nature, because we just block and delete you and keep it moving. We don't even entertain that. But I'm concerned about your fragile ego. I'm concerned about your this information is going to rock your world, put it like that. It's going to rock and tear you down at the foundation when you see how much you've been lied to. So sometimes people are not ready for that. They still need that stable ground of that belief. Okay, so if you're not ready and you want to pretty much stay in that particular dogma, then it's time for you to click off. With that being said, let's move forward. If you are a student at Hidden Power University, you didn't go through any home study courses, you didn't read The Hidden Self, you just want to jump on to the Cosmic Nagas, I'm going to give you that same advice. But I'm going to say, please get The Hidden Self, and I would say the access codes to Zion. Get those books, or the Metaphysics of Christ Master Study Course. Okay, Master Study Course, and Kundalini Science and DNA Ascension will be a good prerequisite as well. This is a university, and we're doing things the right way, the organized way, and we have, you know, these levels in place for a reason. Okay, so let's jump right in. This event coming up March 2018. I want to say it's one of the most powerful, probably the most powerful and liberating event we ever had. And the reason why I say that is because it reveals on a very subtle level, on a very fundamental level, your entrapment and enslavement. And your entrapment and enslavement is based on you fueling and empowering your own mortality. You see, you keep yourself down. So, and how that works is pretty much you giving energy to your own oppressive resistance force. You feeding it. I always give the symbolism of a rat on a treadmill. He's just running. You see, anytime he's trying to get off, you get shocked. But the mere fact of him running on that treadmill is charging the battery that's going to shock him. So it's a everlasting cycle. So let's go in. Naazir, you talk about a lot of things. You talk about cosmic ascension, break free, mental parasite self-defense, unleash your hidden power, all of these particular events and these teachings. What is cosmic Nagas? What more can you talk about, right? I know somebody say, what else can the brother talk about? Well, we're going to go into the cosmic Nagas. And what that is, pretty much, let's break it down. The word cosmic, the definition is relating to the universe or the cosmos, or something or a term to be used to make a distinction between that which is of the heavens and that which is of the earth. So cosmic is dealing with the heavens. Got it. What is Naga? Naga is the male. Okay, Nagini is the female. So what is Naga or the Nagini? What is that? These words are Sanskrit words meaning snake or serpent. It really means cobra. There's a difference between a snake, serpent, and a king cobra. It's really talking about the king cobra variety. Okay, it's a Sanskrit word. And I want to say this, we have to dig deep into these words. Okay, words create our reality. It is written that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So what is that telling you about words? They create your reality, okay? Divinity creates reality. That's pretty much what he's the creator of what? Of all things seen and unseen. So if that's the case, then you need to study words. You need to study these particular words. Words are divine. Words create spells and illusions. Hence, spelling, right? You have to spell the word right. When someone wants to put you under a curse, they put a spell on you, right? It's just a coincidence that you spell words. It's not a coincidence. Now let's go into the word serpent, because some people are starting to shiver. Some people are getting a little concerned. Oh my God, what is he going to say now? The serpent. He's talking about rise of the cosmic serpents. Does that mean the end of the world? What does this mean? Let's go deeper. Let's put our emotions aside and let's be a scientist for a minute. Serpent is in the Bible, because that's where we get all our negative connotations and denotations of snakes and serpents. We get that from Genesis. So let's just be honest. Let's go back to Genesis. Okay, and Genesis is written in Hebrew, in Amharic. Later day it becomes English. But when we look at the word serpent, and this is what your pastor is not going to teach you. He's not going to tell you what the meaning of the word serpent is. Everything has a deeper meaning. It's not just a cup. It's something that contains something. Okay, it's not just clothing. It's your raiment. It's that which covers you. You see, everything has a deeper meaning. This is not even metaphysics. This is pure etymology of words. The word serpent in Hebrew is nakash. Nakash, right? And that word means shining one. It means someone who's shining bright. It means an illuminated being. Okay? An enlightened being. Why does that word, why did they pick that word serpent, meaning enlightened being, and then turn it into evil? Well, if you know anything about the Hebrews who wrote this Bible, the Hebrews have their origin in Babylon. Okay, Abraham was from Babylon, right? Ur of Chaldea, his specific city-state, Ur, which means fire, right? Ur, which is a rendition of Ra, right? It means fire. They were fire worshippers. First it was ancient Sumeria, later becomes ancient Babylon. You go back to the Sumerian culture and the Sumerian theology, snakes are associated with a certain Nanak. Nanak meaning Annunaki. People call it Annunaki. It's really Nanak. A certain Nanak who wanted to free the newly created or liberate the newly created human beings from the control of the Annunaki. Okay? The Annunaki that were more or less like rustlers instead of wranglers. Okay, when you're dealing with cattle, you have rustlers and wranglers. I talk about this in Cosmic Ascension. It's a group of entities or extraterrestrials that are more oppressive. Okay, he wanted to free humanity from these particular Annunaki, or these custodial gods, right? And this is why I say it's advanced. So now you have to know the whole story that man was genetically created to be a slave. You see, so it's advanced. This is why I said we create man in our image and after our likeness. That's talking about cloning. All right. So these custodial gods wanted to oppress humanity and use them as a slave workforce. The slave workforce was to create one of the first civilizations here on the planet, which was in the Tigris-Euphrates River. And one of the things they had to do, they had to create dams. Okay, they had to create dams. There was a lot of work, a hard, arduous work, and Annunaki did not want to do it. So they created clones to do it. And when you're dealing with this particular, this Ur of Chaldea and these rivers, Tigris and Euphrates River, you have a lot of snakes. It was like a snake's pit. There was vipers everywhere. You see, and the being that wanted to liberate and saw the suffering of humanity, he became associated with the snake. Oh, he's over there in the land where all those snakes are at. Okay, snakes, right? That could bite you, kill you, poison. But if you get the right dosage, it's a medicine, right? There's a certain wisdom in that as well. So the snake in latter day became associated with evil, you see, because he was one who wanted to liberate humanity. Okay, and the new control systems that came up in the latter day, known as Hebrewism, Christianity, and Islam, the snake is absolutely epitome of evil. Okay, anything dealing with serpent and snake. But we now know that the word means enlightened being. So it makes you scratch your head. Why is this being that's supposed to be so evil, why does his name mean to enlighten? Why does his name mean bright one or illuminated one? You see, if you know anything about these particular scriptures and how it works, light is always associated with a person who has a lot of knowledge. He knows something. Hence, when man eats of the tree, he now knows good from evil. He knows something. He's no longer ignorant. He knows to put on clothes. He knows good things that are for him and things that are not for him. You can't trick him. That's the bottom line. You can't trick a person with knowledge and discernment. A snake is a symbol of wisdom. So moving on. These religions, I tell you in the beginning, don't listen to this video if you're not ready to get your world rocked. Your religion is a holding bin. You see, it's not good, it's not evil per se, but it's something just to keep you held there. This is why they don't want you reading other books. They don't want you studying anything else. You got to stay in that holding bin. See, the same way you have a person who's being deceived, they don't want you to go and research that company. Okay, they don't want you to go outside of their particular realm of control, because now you may see them for what and who they really are. You see? Now the enlightened ones, when we go to Kemet, they're known as the Jedi. Coincidence that in Star Wars they're called the Jedi, and the individual who wrote that whole story was a Hebrew, a Jew. Okay, maybe it's telling you something. We're gonna go into that in the next video. In India, they are known as the Naga. Okay, and the Naga or the Jedi, or what we call the enlightened ones, are people in place to teach those seeking spiritual liberation. We're here to teach people that's ready to come on out that holding bin. You ready to get up out that belief system, and you want knowledge. You want knowledge that liberates you. You see, that is written that you will know the truth and it will set you free. You ready to be set free. Okay? So the Nagas are in place. Not just earthly Nagas, not water Nagas, but cosmic Nagas. That is who and what I am, and what you are as well. This is why you're attracted to this information. You see, people give me compliments all the time. I keep telling you, I'm just reflecting you. I'm a representative of your soul speaking to you, causing you to illuminate and rise up. So this is very advanced. It's not for everybody, people. We want to wake up as many people, but we can't wake up everybody. It's a prime directive. You can't just be rocking people's world, right? And really they're not ready for it. You see, because once you get a taste of this knowledge, you will never be the same. Once you get this information, it's going to sit in your subconscious mind. You're never going to believe the same. Because now you had a taste of that fruit. You had a taste of that knowledge. Ain't nothing sweeter than knowledge. Especially when it's right knowledge. Right? Especially when it's right knowledge. So I'm taking it slow. I'm not going to just jump in and go ahead and dispense too much too fast. It's not healthy. This is powerful medicine. So please tune in next week, or should I say our next episode. We're going to talk about what the Nagas in Kemet were called. Those were the Jedi, or the DJ, Jedi, right? When you look at the word Tahuti, he has the DJ. When you look at the phonetics of it, it's Jehuti, letting you know he was a Jedi. He was a Jedi Knight. So tune in next time. We're going to talk about who the real Jedi Knights are, what that means, and tap into this information. It's going to rock your world and take you to the next level. If you want to go to the next level, you got to rock the old world. You see, you got to master the old world. That's what it means to rock something. You mastering it. You see, you rocked it. So let's rock the world of third density and move on to the next level. Peace and love. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.